Hello everyone, I'm Tharushi Amaya, and today I'm going to explain the lesson Application of Microorganisms Grade 9 Science. And let's get started. Have you ever heard the word microorganisms? What are microorganisms? Microorganisms are unicellular or multicellular organisms that cannot be observed through our naked eye when they are taken individually. But we can see some reproductive organs of microorganisms within our naked eye. And microscope and electron microscope is used to observe those microorganisms. We can categorize microorganisms into 5 parts. They are bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae, and viruses. First of all, let's discuss about bacteria. There are some features of bacteria. They are unicellular or multicellular, and they are having different body shapes as well as widely spread on every type of environment on the earth. For some examples for bacteria, Lactobacillus bulgaricus, Bacillus anthracis, and Acetobacter aceti. And the next topic, fungi. There are some features of fungi, unicellular or multicellular. Reproductive organs of some fungi can be seen within the naked eye. They are spread widely on moist surfaces. For some examples of fungi, we can see mucor and Saccharomyces. We can see mucor on the bread, and Saccharomyces means the yeast. And the next topic is protozoa. Unicellular or microscopic. Use structures such as cilia, pseudopodia, and flagella for their locomotion, and live in all kind of environment. For some examples for protozoa are amoeba, paramecium, eugenia, and plasmodium. And the next topic is algae. Here's a picture of an algae, and they are unicellular or multicellular, possesses chlorophyll and having ability of photosynthesis. Some algae varieties can be seen within the naked eye. For some examples, Chlamydomonas, Pyrogyra, and diatoms. The last topic is viruses. They are electron microscopic, having both living and non-living features, multiply inside the living cell. They don't show living characteristics such as respiration and growth. For some examples, HIV, influenza, dengue, and Ebola virus. And next topic is benefits of microorganisms. There are so many benefits of using benefits of microorganisms, and we can categorize them into 3 main parts as applications of microorganisms in agriculture, in medicine, and in industries. When we are talking about the application of microorganisms in agriculture, we can see there are so many benefits of using gene technology, using microorganisms in agriculture. The first one is gene technology. Gene technology means genetic engineering or genetic modification. It determines the properties of organisms and they act as templates of making proteins. And gene technology is used to make golden rice and to make toxins for crop pest. Golden rice is an enhanced and golden rice is a crop which is enhanced and enriched with vitamin A. And because of this gene technology, we can produce nutritious food. And also, Bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis is muted in Siamese genome to produce toxins for crop pests. And the next one is nitrogen fixation. What is mean by nitrogen fixation? Nitrogen fixation is the ability to absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. Rhizobium is a bacteria that lives in the nodules of roots, and those bacteria help for nitrogen fixation. Acetobacter is a free-living nitrogen-fixing bacteria, and it is directly added to the cultivation lands. They are also known as biofertilizers. And the next one is producing compost. Compost is prepared by decomposing organic matters by microorganisms. And fungi and bacteria is often used for decomposition of organic matters. And the next one is biopesticides. Biopesticides are used to control insect pests that cause damages to crops. For some examples, fungus alternaria is used to combat aquatic weed Salvinia. And let's move on to the next topic, application of microbes in medicine. Producing antibiotics. Antibiotic is a chemical produced in the body of a microorganism to destroy or sabotage another type of microorganism. For some examples, penicillin, amoxicillin, tetracycline are used against bacterial infections, while grisophylline is used for fungal infections. And next is producing vaccines. Vaccines is made by weakened or killed forms of microbes or form of its toxins. There are four types of vaccines, and the first one is vaccines made by weakened microorganisms. Polio, tuberculosis, measles are some examples. And next one is vaccines made from killed microorganisms, cholera, influenza, and typhoid. Third one is vaccines made by toxins of microorganisms. They are tetanus and diphtheria. The last one is vaccines made by body parts of microorganisms. It is hepatitis B. And next topic is producing antitoxins. Antitoxins are synthesized using toxins by removing its toxic component. For an example, tetanus vaccine. And the next main topic is application of microbes in industries. Producing biogas is the first one. Biogas is a mixture containing organic materials such as straw, coal, cow dung, and water is used to produce biogas. Methanococcus react on these organic surfaces and make biogas. Biogas mainly consists of methane gas. Next topic is metal extraction. Most simple and effective technology used in low-grade ores for the metal extraction is using microorganisms. And this is known as biology. Uranium and copper are two metals that are extracted by using biology. And milk based products. When boiling milk, unfavorable bacteria get destroyed. Lactobacillus and streptococcus are used as cultures in producing yogurt. They turn into lactose. They turn lactose into lactic acid. Since it carries an acidic medium, growth of other microorganisms get retarded and enhanced preservation. And next topic is products based on plant fiber. Plant fiber are used for various products and these fibers are separated by using bacteria. Coconut, hemp, palmyra plants have used to get fiber. And let's move on to the next slide. Application of microorganisms in environmental conservation. Used to decompose waste metals, used to decompose oil layers on the ocean, used to decompose toxic and heavy metals from the water, and diseases caused by microbes to animals. Here is a chart of those diseases and pathogens and spread of way of spread and way the pathogen enter to the body. Here you can see an unfamiliar word called pathogen. Who is a pathogen? Pathogen is the microorganism that has the potential to cause the disease. And there are two other words. They are vector and host. Vector means the organism or the thing which carries pathogen to the host. And the host is the organism which provides his body inside or outside as the substrate of this disease, of pathogen. And let's discuss about this chart. Here we can see four pathogens here: viruses, bacteria, protozoa, and fungi. By pathogen viruses, we can see there are three diseases: common cold, dengue, and AIDS. Common cold is spread by air and it is entering to the the body of the host is through the respiratory system. And dengue is spread by mosquito vectors and it enters to the body by skin by mosquito bites. And AIDS, it is spread by blood and other fluids of an infected person and it is spread by contacts, sexual contacts or blood transfusion. And let's move on to the next pathogen, bacteria. Tuberculosis is spread by air and enters to the body through respiratory system. Typhoid fever spread by polluted water, polluted food and vectors such as housefly and it enters to the body through digestive system with food. Protozoa. Malaria is spread by mosquitoes and enters to the body through skin by mosquito bites and it is similar to this dengue. And leishmaniasis vectors such as sandfly, enters to the body through open wounds on the skin. And let's move on to the last pathogen called fungi. And diseases are pityriasis and rashes. They are spread by contact of an infected person or through clothes of an infected person. The way that enters to the body is through the skin. And let's talk about the diseases caused by microbes to the plants. Powdery mildew disease, late blight disease, and wilting disease. Here's a photograph of a late blight disease. And that's it.